with a little bit of complexity and speed boost, kind of put in at the same time. So I'm like that's close to my comfort zone. It was first quest stuff. And the hidden
E.
dungeon numbers, I don't think that would be too much to overcome. But I'm not even used to how to track that. I've seen. Well, you know what? Let me close my track because I think they have something for that built right into the tracker. So if I would have brought this tracker up, it would have been start mixed first quest, hidden
Like
dungeon numbers. Okay, I see. And
like
I see.
you can change right here how to show the first quest and second quest.
Yeah, that's true. So the tracker really could have helped me along with it, but my brain wouldn't have been able to take all that under the pressure of a race. I would have forgot that the tracker could have helped me. You know what I mean? So that's something
Yeah.
I want to go through offline first before I would actually jump into something like that.
Right.
So if I start first mixed first quest overworld, what does this look like? Okay, see, I know the two grave spots. It's either a push grave on the left or the right. Does this have the? Yeah, this has the bomb spots up on the river coming out of the waterfall. I would have known those. Oh.
Oop, wrong one.
And the recorder spot down in the Deadwoods, the two recorder spots in the Deadwoods, a recorder spot in the graveyard. I would have forgot that. Overall, world wise, I probably would have been okay, but again, under the pressure of a race, I wouldn't have remembered that crap. And then yeah, they just give you dungeons A through H, and then 9. Huh. Okay. Well, maybe we run one of these sometime this week. Just that way, if the flags come up again, be prepared for it. I mean, swordless. Yeah. So here's a question for you, Blessed, if you're still there, that I just don't remember the answer to this, but on swordless, how do you handle whizzies? Just bombs? Or do they not drop them into dungeons? They just put them on the overworld or something? Kind of curious of that one, right? Wouldn't that pose a pretty big problem? Because I know your wand basically takes and I know that they adjust it to where Ganon takes damage from the wand to compensate the no sword thing, but it's like what's the compensation for whizzies? Either they got to be on the overworld, or you have to approach them with bombs. But holy cow, what if you got a room full of blue whizzies and only 8 bombs? You know what I mean? Like, how's that gonna work? You didn't hear the question? The question was, this was also another thing about this seed that I noped out on was because it's also swordless. And in swordless, I know that Ganon is adjusted to take damage from the wand. So how do they address whizzies? Do whizzies always just go on the overworld, or if they appear in dungeons, you just have to use bombs? So what's the solution for whizzies in swordless? It's either bombs or you don't have any idea. Yeah, fuck swordless, right? That's the solution to swordless is don't do it. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that whizzies are not adjusted to
Alrighty.
take damage from the wand. And oh, swordless meant you get mags or white sword later. There's a specific swordless where Ganon is adjusted and he will take damage from the wand, so that you can still kill Ganon.
Boomstick.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's boomstick flag sets.
I believe so.
So I don't know. Let me look at these flags again. Oh, you see it? So is that what it is? It's just no wood sword available? Go to your randomizer program. All right, let me. Okay, these seeds are these flag. God, I keep calling flag seeds. Hover your mouse over swordless. Oh, white sword item was the magical key. Armos item. Oh, Armos item was the white sword. Coast item was silver arrow. Oh, but where's swordless? Is that advanced? Yeah. If selected, there will be no sword available. Instead, you can use the wand to damage Ganon. Damn it, I just lost the tooltip. If there's a sword via starting items, it will not hurt Ganon. Oh, okay. Note that selecting this by default turns off the force Ganon fight off. Well, that's for something else, but so if selected, there will be no sword available. Instead, you can use the wand to damage Ganon. If there's a sword via starting items, it will then the wand will not. Oh no! If there is a sword via starting items, it will not hurt Ganon, meaning the sword will not hurt Ganon. So you have to get the wand. But you can use your sword through. Okay, so that's I understand now. I get it. Oh my god! Dude, did
What?
you see the other option that's on this blessed? Not only is this swordless, it's blackout. Dude, screw that flag set. That's for the pros. Like, I'm never doing that set. That's terrible. Blackout, really? Dude, that's what these flags are. I shit you not. Custom 3. Yeah, it's blackout. This is a blackout seed. That's in this flag set. It's swordless and blackout. I'm not kidding you. Unless I copy in which flag set this is baby's first HDN. Yeah, yeah. Blackout is checked on mine when I put the flags in. It's not in yours. Maybe I okay, let me put those back in. Oh, you know what? I didn't it didn't copy and paste the whole thing. It only got from the VLM. It didn't get the first set of stuff. Never mind. It didn't copy the whole thing. Custom 3. So I was looking at a whole. Oh, the one you grabbed was Swordless Plus. Let me double check this was. Okay, yeah, Blackout is not. And Swordless isn't
I hear
checked either.
Ganon.
Yeah, okay. Whenever I copied and pasted that, I only got from past the exclamation point on. I didn't get all the stuff before the exclamation point. I wondered why it looked so short. So I didn't have IV V4GW3YU exclamation point. I only had VLM and on. I was like, dude, this is an atrocious seed. Like, this is terrible. Like, yeah, Blackout. No, no. Swordless was bad enough. And then I saw Blackout. I'm like, what in the world are they doing? And you know what? I really didn't like the excavator. I didn't like too much of the excavator seeds either, I don't think. Or flags,
Hello?
rather.
Here, piggy, piggy, piggy.
Let me check. What didn't I like about... That was Mixed Quest first. I'm looking at that excavator right now. Armos is guaranteed heart container, and Coast was guaranteed book.
I did not pull a gear loop.
Oh, you got him down, huh? Sorry,
Yep,
I'm going through all these flags trying to get my head straight on some of them.
you're good.
But GG on getting that far. Now we just got to find the princess, right?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know what you think though, Blessed, but I really like the other. I like the flags that we did last night. The Mags Rush is fun, man. Consternation, consternation plus. I thought those were pretty cool. Of course, maybe I would think the same thing about these once I run them a time or two. Yeah, blackout. I've never seen anybody do blackout in a race setting. It's a cool feature, but it's pretty brutal for a anything tournament style. That's, you know, like don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, yeah, that's a good point, Blessed. No one's seen it because it's all blacked out. I see what you did there. Clever guy. You're a clever guy. You're not wrong though. So, Blessed, are you considering running the midnight depending on flag set? Or are you just not doing one yet? Because I went through and ran 3/4 of this with Fox, and then I noped out of it because I thought this 10 o'clock was going to be... Not sure what the plan is. Yeah, same here. That's I'm kind of torn. I don't really want to sit around and wait on just for it to come up flags that I don't want to do anyway. Yeah, I saw Chaos do that too. He goes, I saw Swordless and said nope or something like, or maybe it was Second Quest. He said something about the flags and then he noped out and left the room. He doesn't like Second Quest. Yeah, I don't blame him. I'm not opposed to it or anything. I'm just not familiar enough that I want to go into a race setting and try to figure it out. You know what I mean? Or try to expect myself to remember that when I'm in such a habit of First Quest stuff right now. So I need to start pulling it into my repetition because you're not always going to get Consternation or Rookie Rumble or even the Mags Rush flag sets. You're not always going to get First Quest stuff, so it's probably a good idea for us to start implementing that here soon. Do you do much Second Quest stuff, Blessed, or no? You avoid it for the most part.
Come on, I'm just looking for a door. Don't need that.
Plug in some of these other flags and see what they look like. Just chirk. I'd imagine that has something to do with heart containers. I want to check out Betty Please too. That might be neat. I'm assuming that has something to do with White Sword. What's this one? Let's go to summary. Second quest overworld. Yeah, so I don't want anything to do with just chirk. Shapes dungeon. Blank hints. Full start shuffle. 8 Triforces. Force Ganon. Important items in 9. The start room swap. I really didn't like the whole start room swap thing in uh, the dungeons just because I wasn't used to it on tracking, so it screwed my tracking up big time. Possible extra candles, sword blocks, art shuffle. Book is an atlas and it's a book to understand the old men. Second quest monsters and second quest rooms. It's possible to remove most open stairs. You start with a recorder, and you start with 3 Triforces. Those are the ones that screw me up too. Let's check out Betty Please. Alright, let's see. Mixed quest first overworld. Shapes dungeons, blank hints. Early start shuffle. 8 Triforces for 9. Force Ganon fight. Important items in 9. That's kind of popular this season, it seems. Enemy HP plus or minus 2. Boss same. Extra candles. Heart shuffle. Book is an atlas. Second quest monsters and rooms. Yuck, that means orange and blue bubbles. Extra bosses. Permanent sword beam. Hmm. Right, so that one's not too bad. Let's walk it in. Let's check this one out. First quest overworld, sweet. Shapes dungeons, blank hints. Enemy HP, okay. Extra candles. It's random coast, random white sword cave, random second quest rooms. Oh, that's about as plain as it gets. Just walk it in. That one's pretty plain, huh? Nothing crazy about that one. That's almost basically just consternation. Yeah, that's pretty much just consternation, isn't it? Yeah, by far the best one there's Mag's Rush. Walk It In, I would say, is up there too because it's pretty much just consternation. I don't see the difference between Walk It In and consternation, other than I don't think this one has plus or minus enemy HP, so it's actually a little bit easier than consternation, technically. Technically, yeah. Blank hints. It's got second quest rooms in it. Huh? Interesting. No, I don't know. You find that girl yet, Niori?
I'm working on
Not
it.
yet. Almost there. Trying to find your way down there, huh?
Yeah,
Transport.
yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Have you been down there yet? Oh, I'm looking at your tracker.
There's 2 rooms that I haven't seen down there.
Okay.
And can't get to it from here.
So the winter tourney is not the same as you're not talking the rookie rumble, right? You're talking the other, the normal thing.
Right.
Okay. Did you say they announced the flags for it?
Not yet.
Oh, they haven't announced the flags for it. I got you. Figure I'll wait and see what the flags are. If they don't look too bad, maybe I'll sign up. Maybe not. I don't know. Right now, I'm just kind of interested in doing the Triforce triple play stuff, the seasonal.
Right.
At least, again, for the moment. For the moment.
Who knows? You may even get to see me and Blessed go against each other.
That could be. That'd be interesting.
He's signed up for it.
Oh, did he? Okay, good. Yeah, my luck could be like, all right, your first match is against Druis and Yumi. I'm like, oh, and Shaddy. Like, oh, cool. All right, well, it's been real, it's been fun, but it ain't been real fun, fellas. Nothing. We were just talking about Fox joining that tournament. I was looking at these flags real quick. One of the last sets of flags I looked at here was just Walk It In, or it's called Walk It In, one of the ones you posted for the seasonals. That pretty much looks like Consternation minus the without the +/-2 to the enemy HP. Other than that, it just looks like Consternation to me, unless I'm missing something. Again, that was the Walk It In flag set. Oh, you haven't bothered looking at any of the flags? Oh, you don't have to. I mean, if you want to, go for it. But yeah, it just looks like Consternation to me without +/- enemy HP. I couldn't decipher anything different. I can paste them in here for you if it's faster.
There we go. There she is.
There it is. Pop pop.
255.51.
GG's, Fox.
Thanks, Blessed. Thanks, Ozzy.
Yeah, see what you think, Blessed. That to me looked. See if you decipher the same thing out of that as I did. It's just Consternation without +/- enemies. Hey, you got a GG from Wicked?
Thanks, Wicked.
Gents, nothing. I didn't finish it. I left because I was going to join that seasonal thing, and then the seasonal flags looked like shit, and I went, nope. I left that for nothing.
Six deaths.
That ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. Did pretty good. Pretty good. He said, well, then GG ain't to you. I take it back at you, scrub. That's fair. I wouldn't even say scrub, it's quitter.
I think that I think how I did that might be a little faster.
What's that?
Only track the dungeons until I find the map.
Oh, okay. I tend to, if I'll stop tracking a dungeon once either I got the stuff out of it. Tracking the dungeons to me is most useful whenever you find a Triforce and like you end up noping out, but then you have to go back into that dungeon and it had transports. If it